Ready for another lesson? Cry now, laugh later. I know you usually hear laugh now, cry later, but I believe it's the reverse. Cry now, laugh later, especially when it's pertaining to the opposite sex. I remember in high school, well, let's start off in elementary. There was this young girl that I wanted. Her name, I don't even remember the name. It'll come to me. But I wanted this chick. She was Puerto Rican. And I mean, I was in love with her. Tammy. Her name was Tammy. In love with this young lady. Man, I thought she was the prettiest thing since sliced bread. I would have do anything for her. But then she turned me down, and I was crushed for a long time, maybe a couple months. Then life went on, stopped focusing on chicks, start focusing on schoolwork and stuff like that. Then I reached junior high. Never forget this chick, her name is Diana. Was in love with her, another Puerto Rican chick. As you can tell, I am into Hispanic women. So, didn't give me the time of day. I was crying then. And then I reached the high school. Then another chick broke my heart because I wasn't Mr. Popular. And then I realized something. I was crying then, but now I'm laughing now. Because when I go and look at those social media posts, they're crying. They wasn't after guys like me. The guys that was all about skating under the radar, being low key, focusing on improving self, focusing on school, tried out for basketball, sucked at that, track, sucked at that, but that's neither here nor there. So fast forward a couple years later, now they have multiple fathers for children, and it's just ridiculous, and I laugh now. But what's even funny is I received a text a couple months back from one of the girls that she was on me, but I wasn't ready for her. She was too aggressive. I didn't understand female nature. I remember when I went to her house and she forced me on the bed, and she was dead adamant about getting the goods. Needless to say, she didn't get the goods. I'm not even gonna cap. But she texted me and she said that for her birthday, her boyfriend finally proposed. I don't understand why he would do that when he was getting the milk for free for how many umpteen years. They have a child together. Or I think it's somebody else, I'm not too sure, I didn't keep up. But what I'm telling you this now is cry now, laugh later. You may not be getting the girls you want right now. You may not be super ravishing. You may not be on GQ magazine. You don't have to be yourself. Focus on the money. Focus on improving yourself. 5, 10, 15 years down the line, that's when you'll be able to laugh. You see, as men, our value improve with time, as long as we continually improving. As they said, Kanai from Tony Robbins, constant and never-ending improvement. You gotta keep improving. As long as you keep improving, you're gonna be able to laugh later. Sometimes you might have to cry now. The chick you want right now might not want you. That's okay. She might never want you. That's okay. But I can guarantee you later down the line, if you have a social media presence and you become somebody, she gonna come knocking at her door because she gonna realize that she fucked up. She gonna realize that she made a mistake. She doubts you, and you use that to fuel you. I have hate in my heart, and that's why I use it to drive me and wake me up every day. Because I'm gonna prove to you that I'm gonna be somebody. I'm gonna prove to you that I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna prove to you that I'm gonna be somebody. I'm on the way to being somebody, and I'm already somebody to my child. That's all that matters. And that's how at the end of the day, I left my legacy here, but I'm still growing it. And you should grow yours too. If you don't want a legacy, that's fine. But make sure that you go get the V to protect your prosperity. You've been taught.